Hello, ghouls and gals. Ippyy here again, bringing you another extremely long commentary. So start off, I'll tell you guys what I'm doing right here. I'm actually playing Black Ops in zombie mode, using the cheat or whatever I showed you guys before in the last zombies video. I unlocked 5, which is the Pentagon level, as you see here. What I'm doing is something my friend taught me, where you break all the windows and you just repair them again, and that allows you to get a lot more money in the beginning of the game. So yeah. So this is actually my first time ever playing on zombies. In fact, it's my first time playing on this map, and yeah, well, you get what I'm trying to say. It's my first time playing on this map 5, and it's my first time playing zombies as well. So, oh, my phone is ringing. So, first time playing zombies, so it's really, it's a lot different from World at War. So, well, I wouldn't say a lot, but it is different from World at War, so it takes a little while to get used to. As well, I wasn't exactly sure about how the map would be going around and such, so had to kind of get used to that, I guess. And yeah, it was actually it was pretty fun. I have to say it's a lot harder than it is before. For example, the shotguns aren't exactly as strong as they used to be in World at War. In this zombies, they make it so that the zombies get exponentially stronger as you go along, which would obviously result in you having to buy your way through, unlocking more rooms and paths and stuff. And usually that'd be the only way you could really escape these zombies, because other than that, they'll definitely completely outnumber you. They'll just swarm you, and because they get so strong, there's pretty much no way you can save yourself. I, however, did not know this in the beginning, and so I tried my luck with buying weapons and trying not to buy more rooms and such, or at least not buy as many rooms as I can, because I was so used to the World at War thing where you could almost survive entirely in one room. But no, this one they get a lot stronger and a lot more zombies come, so it kind of sucks. So anyways, my thoughts on Black Ops in general, including the multiplayer online. The snipers suck balls. So really, you will rarely see a sniper at all. Like, I mean, you might see the ghillie suit, obviously, because of how they made it so that the blue perks affect how you look now. So if you have ghosts, you obviously have the sniper ghillie suit. But I mean, in terms of actually people using snipers, I know people on PC will use snipers, because there's actually, like, the snipers on PC have, like, no sway, which is basically like the COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2 snipers. However, for Black Ops on console, like Xbox 360 and PS3, it's entirely different, and pretty much it just sucks in every way possible. So really, you don't see many snipers anymore. In terms of shotguns being my favorite, okay, what I do here is actually turn on the phone, which, if you don't know what that does, that actually, throughout the entire zombies map, if you get to different levels of it, you turn on the 3 phones, you can actually play the theme song, or not the theme song, but I mean like the song they used in the commercial to advertise Black Ops, which was the Won't Back Down by Eminem and Pink. So it's just interesting. It's kind of cool to have some music going on when you play, I guess. Especially for zombies, it's pretty epic. But back to what I was saying before about shotguns. Shotguns. Okay, yeah, and I totally forgot they could reach through windows in this. So yeah. Anyways, so for shotguns, they kind of suck too. So I would not say they got gimped as much as the snipers did. They don't suck as much as the snipers, but they do suck a lot. You will see people occasionally using them, maybe for fun or for some smaller maps, but in terms of how I would use them, like running around large maps and using them, you're not going to see that very often, and it's a lot weaker than it was before, I admit, but it actually really depends. At times they're usable, at other times they're not. In general, you have to end up saying that they're not a preferable weapon to use. So because they suck, I'm disappointed in this. But whatever. I'm not the one who made this game, so I can't change that or anything. In terms of gun damage, I like what they did, having the no stop and power, no juggernaut kind of rule, where everyone has the same base damage for their gun. The only problem that causes is because it's going to take so many bullets to kill people, you end up having more of a game like Battlefield or Bad Company or whatever, which starts to stray away from the actual Call of Duty sort of game, where it was more of a flinch kind of reaction to kill people, not really a kind of have good aim and keep that aim on people or whatever. So, well, it's not noticeably that much of a difference, so it's all right. But like, I mean, at times, if you're trying to get a wall bang or whatever, it does prove problematic. But it's manageable. But it's just good to have the base damage. That it really lets people use a lot more. That guy's when he dropped it. But it really lets people choose between a lot more perks, because now you're not, you know, back then with stop and power, it was pretty much, if you didn't use stop and power, you'd be at a terrible disadvantage to everyone, making everyone want to use stop and power. Whereas now, because there's no stop and power, people are really more free to choose whatever perks they want in order to customize their class loadout and just, you know, really use whatever they want. I like what they did with the recoil. It does make the guns require a little bit more skill to use compared to Modern Warfare 2, where every gun had like no recoil and you could just pretty much just aim and just spray everywhere and just be able to get a kill. That way, making it so easy for, like, I guess you could say noobs or the not as good players, they would be able to do really well in that. So I like how now they made it so that was really creepy because it started running out of nowhere, but now I like it how they actually have a lot of recoil, so you have to control that, be able to manage that, and, you know, it actually takes some skill to aim. That's pretty good. But in terms of hit registration, when I first started playing, maybe it's because it was a new game that the hit registration was really bad. Even now, sometimes, you know, when you have a bad connection, obviously it'll be bad, but even sometimes running on a 4-bar or a good connection, your hit registration won't exactly be perfect. So I think they have to work on that. It's a lot better than when the game first came out and when people first started playing it, but there is still sometimes a problem with the hit registration. Knifing is just terrible because, like, it's almost everyone. It's like everyone has like crazy ass commando pro. I don't know why Treyarch decided to do that, but seriously, everyone has like the knife range of like 10 feet, and it's so annoying. I can probably just make an entire montage out of clips of me getting knifed and dying from like around the corner and all this gable type of stuff. So it's kind of annoying, but that's how Treyarch makes their game. So whatever, I can't really comment on that. But I would like to see them decrease the knife range, probably, because it's just crazy commando overpowered. Kinda gets annoying. Perk balancing is very good. They balance perks very well in this game, in terms of making you really have to choose between the more powerful perks and the weaker perks. You know, you don't have a class that has all powerful perks. You usually have like a really good perk, and a medium and a light perk. So it does make you know, people have to actually think about what they want to use as a perk, not like something that's standardized like Scavenger, Stop and Power, Ninja like Modern Warfare 2. The nades are pretty good. I would say they're not Zeus nades like COD 4, but they're not like friggin' marshmallow nades like in Modern Warfare 2. They're just the right in between. So it's, you know, they don't have the crazy explosion radius. When it does come to explosion radius, it is a decent size, but it's not like crazy damage like all around, so it does weaken with range. So I thought that the nades were pretty good, but that's in terms of frags. I don't use Semtexes, so in terms of frags, they're pretty good. Kill streaks, all pretty good. I like it because they don't stack. Like, what that means is you actually have to earn, for example, if you're getting an 11 kill streak, you have to earn the 11 kills on your own with your gun, your knife, whatever, but you can't earn it using the kill streaks you get earlier. So really, it makes people want to use more passive kill streaks throughout the game, because, you know, there's really no point of using a kill streak that'll get you 20 kills if it's not gonna let you get to the next kill streak. So in terms of the kill streaks, they're pretty good. Some of them are quite overpowered, like dogs and the gunship chopper gunner, but it does take a little while to get to them. So, you know, the harder you work, the better the reward you get. So I think the kill streaks are pretty decent. Obviously a lot of them are underused, like I guess you could say sentry gun, sound turret, but all in all, kill streaks are not bad. One major problem I have with, okay, my video is coming to an end, so I might have to do a part 2 of this, but one major problem I really have with Call of Duty was obviously the clipping. I absolutely hate that. Again, I thought that in Battlefield it was good. Even in New Vegas or Fallout, they don't use clipping. I would have thought that Treyarch would have done something about that, but they didn't. So yeah, that kind of sucks. It really annoys me, but I guess that's how Call of Duty games are. But whatever. I'm about to die. I'm gonna have to continue this in a second part. Okay, I had no idea. Okay, I actually didn't know what the hammer was for, but I suppose it's for building stuff. And this is pretty much where I get completely owned. And somehow I get commando lunged, even by a zombie. They have commando. That's about it. And I'll give you my part 2 soon. So see you guys.